Hi, welcome Virgos. How are you doing? Let's have a look what's going on for today and the weekend. What do Virgos need to know? What do Virgos need to know? Right, so this is for today and all the weekends. Sorry about that. So we have here the Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. So within our life today, we can see that things are turning, things are happening on a greater scale. When we realise that we're on a merry-go-round and our life is just in and out and round, it has a monotony. However, it's where we're putting our focus. How do we get on the merry-go-round? How do we get off? There's always a choice if you look at a merry-go-round of what aspect do we want to sit on. There is a choice. We seem to choose which horse to sit on and what aspect. Here in Alice in Wonderland, she goes on this journey and it's all about time. A lot of people think they have no time, but the only thing that we do have is in the moment. So as your life is spinning round and round, the planet's spinning round and round, thoughts are going round and our emotions too, because Alice meets the Queen of Hearts, which is all about her love. Where is her love? A lot of people see Alice in Wonderland as taking drugs and really going on a fantasy. The guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland was very interested in a lot of aspects of life, of God, of science. So the whole story of Alice in Wonderland is a whole look to your life and all the aspects. What does it mean when she's sitting on the rabbit? It is about Alice becoming fertile. Fertile as in opening up her mind, opening up her heart to the aspects of her life right now. This is an analogy of where you are now. So I invite you to take a look at Alice in Wonderland and what aspects did you like in that story? Because this is about the wheel of fortune going round and around. What are you focusing on right now that is in your life? Are we focusing maybe on the Mad Hatter? Are we focusing on what we're nourishing ourselves, and are we allowed to nourish ourselves? So as your carousel goes round and round, what thought patterns are you catching or letting go? Because we notice here there's a book on the floor, and this is about knowledge, your own inner knowledge. So really tapping into that will give you your own information of where you get off your carousel, where you drop habits and where you pick them up, and what are you choosing, but what is manipulating that carousel to go round and round. Another aspect today is the fairy godmother. So the fairy godmother comes into our life to allow us to give to ourselves. We can tap into our intuition and allow the magic to happen. This is where it does happen. The fairy godmother allows our wishes to come true. It's funny how in the story of the fairy godmother, there was a time limit, and this is about the carousel going round and round. When will it stop? And where will it stop? The fairy godmother will give you your wish, but she puts a limit on it. No, be back by 12 o'clock, the witching hour. So sometimes we put our own limitations. We stop our intuition from kicking in. We allow our emotions or our thoughts to pull us back. We put a limitation on our own heart, on our own feelings, when we should allow the magic to still be in our life. That's what the fairy godmother is wishing for us to wish harder and tap into what we know. You can see in this particular card the carriage that is taking her to her beautiful world. So it's almost like, where are you taking yourself and where are you stopping? Are you stopping with your thoughts? You're getting dizzy? Or are you going with your intuition to allow the journey of life to take you where you need to go? We have the Four of Crystals here, about building your environment, building your strength and what is essential, your home. Your home would be very important when it's built upon. And what is your home? Your home is your vessel, your physical body that you are moving through life. You house your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts and desires, and your inspirations, but also your physical body and how that's moving through it. So by sharing, this is also about sharing and developing even more. It's not complete at the moment. So we can follow our thoughts to a greater place and aspire and go inside to our intuition. Or we can just leave it like it is. But then, is that our home? Yes, we can see the structure here is quite okay. We have enough. We can sit on our branch and we can let all that air in. Beautiful. Might get rained on. However, it's in your best interest perhaps to build a stronger home that protects all parts of you. So going back to the fairy godmother, we can really tap into our wishes and our desires. After all, the fairy godmother knew exactly what Cinderella wanted. So your intuition and your soul purpose, your spirit guides and God of all love knows what you want. So keep at it, keep sharing, keep building upon what you really want. We're going to have a look at the Queen Moon Oracle now, Virgos. So what do Virgos need to know this weekend? Right. So you have will. That's a great card because that'll team up with your fairy godmother, your intuition, but it also teams up very nicely with the Wheel of Fortune, because the will of what you want will allow the Wheel of Fortune, or your attitude towards your fortune, whether you feel unfortunate at the moment or fortunate. So the willpower can perhaps learn how to find the switch of the carousel to switch it off at a place that you really want to switch it off. This means that your willpower and strength and desire will overcome the thought process and really aspire to not only build that structure here, but maybe have an extension and another extension. We don't have to stick to this blueprint. We have the will to change it, the choice of will, perhaps. So have a look at will, your willpower over the weekend, and see if yours is strong or it needs to be tweaked a little bit. The self-belief about saying, no, I'm not going to come home at midnight, I'm going to come home at 2 o'clock. That is my desire and that's my will. And quite frankly, I would like to see my Prince Charming for him to see me as I truly am. That's a bit of humour, really. But hey, so thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate that. If you do make comments in the comments section, I can say hi to you, which will be great. Also, anyone can comment. And also, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday. Okay, take care.